Have you felt the recent downpour in the UAE? It's been quite the weather event, hasn't it? Indeed, this April has seen an unprecedented amount of rainfall across the UAE. Streets have been transformed into rivers and rooftops have become waterfalls. The deluge has been so severe that it has caused significant damage across the country. But as the saying goes, after a storm comes a calm. Well, not quite. The National Center of Meteorology has forecasted more rain for the following week. Yes, you heard it right, more rain. And not just a sprinkle here and there, but light to moderate rainfall. So those umbrellas and raincoats will continue to be daily essentials for a little while longer. Along with the rain, we're also looking at partly cloudy conditions. This means that the sun will be playing a game of hide and seek, peeking out from behind the clouds only to disappear again. But hey, who doesn't love a dramatic sky? It's like nature's own theater, and we're all invited to the show. And the weather drama doesn't end there. The forecast also predicts winds blowing from the northeast to the southeast. Coastal regions, brace yourself for a dip in temperatures. You might want to trade your flip-flops for some cozy boots. Adding to the mix, there's a chance of humidity, fog, and mist formation. It's like the UAE is trying to recreate a scene from a spooky movie. But don't worry, there's a silver lining. As the day progresses, we can expect fair to partly cloudy skies. So, it's not all gloom and doom. In the midst of this unusual weather pattern, it's heartening to see the strength of the community. Despite the challenges, there are stories of resilience and unity as people come together to navigate this weather anomaly. So, buckle up UAE residents, it seems the weather roller coaster isn't over just yet. But wait, did cloud seeding cause these Dubai floods? Experts say no. Let's dive into this. There's been quite a bit of speculation, chatter, and eyebrow-raising about the role of cloud seeding in the recent unprecedented rainfall in the UAE. Some folks are putting 2 and 2 together and coming up with 5. But let's clear the air. According to weather experts, the heavy rainfall was not caused by cloud seeding. So, what's the real story? Experts attribute the deluge to a normal weather system, one that was exacerbated by climate change. The storm was fueled by warm sea temperatures and moist air, leading to record-breaking rainfall. So it's more about the climate and less about the cloud seeding. Now if you're scratching your head and asking what on earth is cloud seeding, well, it's a weather modification process. It's used in various countries to induce rain or snow. The process involves dispersing substances into the air that serve as cloud condensation or ice nuclei, which alter the microphysical processes within the cloud. The aim is to increase precipitation, reduce hail, or decrease fog, but it's not without controversy. There are concerns about its long-term effects, effectiveness, and ethical implications. However, in this case, experts are clear. The floods in Dubai were not caused by cloud seeding. In essence, while we may be manipulating the weather to some extent with cloud seeding, it's not the puppet master behind this recent weather event. Climate change, however, with its warm sea temperatures and moisture-laden air, is the real culprit here. So while the clouds might be seeded, it's not the cause of our current weather woes. It's not just the umbrellas that are out in force. This weather has significant impacts on our daily lives. Imagine the daily hustle and bustle we're so accustomed to, suddenly disrupted by the pitter-patter of rain. The roads, typically buzzing with activity, have transformed into challenging waterways. Cars cautiously navigate these new terrains, their headlights piercing through the curtain of rain. This isn't a scene from an adventure movie. It's the reality of our daily commute in this unpredictable weather. And it's not just about getting from point A to point B. The logistics of moving goods and services have been disrupted too. Deliveries are delayed, appointments rescheduled, and businesses are grappling with these unexpected challenges. It's a domino effect that ripples through our economy, touching everything from the local grocery store to the bustling ports. Now, picture our children, cooped up at home, their vibrant chatter replaced by the drumming of rain against the windows. Schools have had to close their doors, trading classrooms for virtual learning. Yet this sudden shift raises concerns over academic regression. How do we ensure that our children are still learning effectively, that they're not losing out on crucial parts of their education, but in the face of these adversities, the spirit of community shines through. Neighbors helping neighbors, strangers extending a helping hand. Communities banding together to clean up, recover, and adapt. We see people sharing resources, offering shelter, and simply checking in on each other. The rain may have disrupted our routines, but it has also brought us together in unexpected ways. And let's not forget the dedicated workers out in the field, working tirelessly to restore normalcy. They're out there in the thick of it, fixing power lines, clearing roads, ensuring that essential services continue to function. Their efforts, often unseen, are the backbone of our recovery. It's truly a test of our resilience, isn't it? This weather has disrupted our lives, but it has also reminded us of our capacity to adapt and overcome. It shows us that when the skies darken and the rain pours, we come together, stronger and more united. Now that's the real impact of this weather on our daily lives. But it's not just everyday life that's affected. Sports events are also feeling the brunt of this weather. It's no secret that weather plays a crucial role in outdoor sports. And when the weather takes a turn like it has in the UAE recently, sports events can be thrown into disarray. A prime example of this is the Asia Cup cricket event, a tournament that's already seen its fair share of turmoil. Originally, Pakistan was set to host the tournament in 2020, but due to a variety of reasons, including some teams' refusal to travel there, the venue was shifted first to Sri Lanka and then to the UAE. But the weather, it seems, had other plans. With the unexpected and unprecedented rainfall in the UAE, there was fresh confusion and last-minute changes in the hosting arrangements. The cricket grounds, usually bathed in sunlight and buzzing with activity, were transformed into waterlogged fields unfit for play. The Pakistan Cricket Board, or PCB, expressed annoyance over what they saw as unilateral decisions made by the Asian Cricket Council. The weather was not only disrupting the matches but also adding tension to an already strained situation. But it's not just about one tournament. The weather's impact on sports goes beyond a single event. It affects training schedules, it affects player health and safety, and it affects the morale of teams and fans alike. And with the Cricket World Cup on the horizon, the stakes are even higher. These disruptions are a reminder of how unpredictable the weather can be, and how much of an impact it can have on our plans, whether they're for a day at the beach or a major international sports event. And it's not just in the world of cricket. All outdoor sports events in the region are facing similar challenges. Matches postponed, training sessions canceled, players and fans left in limbo, waiting for the skies to clear. So, whether you're a cricket fan or not, the weather seems to be playing its own game here. So, what's next for us here in the UAE? With the recent rainfall and the consequent disruptions, it's a question on everyone's mind. As we look ahead, there's more weather activity on the horizon. The National Center of Meteorology has predicted a series of changes that we should all prepare for. To begin with, our coastal regions might be in for a bit of a cool down. Yes, decreased temperatures are expected, which might offer a welcome relief to some, especially after the unexpected showers, but that's not all. Across the UAE, we're also anticipating higher levels of humidity. For those of you who might not be fans of the sticky weather, brace yourselves. This humidity is expected to lead to fog and mist formation. Now, while that might make for some picturesque early mornings, it's essential to remember that this could also impact visibility on the roads. So, if you're heading out, be sure to take that into account. Drive carefully, and give yourself plenty of time to reach your destination. As the day progresses, the skies are expected to clear up a bit. We're looking at fair to partly cloudy conditions later in the day. So, while you might start your day with a bit of fog and mist, there's a good chance you'll be seeing some sunshine before the day is out. However, let's not forget that the weather can be unpredictable, and these are just predictions. What's important is that we stay informed and prepared. Keep an eye on the weather updates and plan your day accordingly. As we navigate this weather together, let's remember to stay safe, stay informed, and keep our spirits high. After all, every cloud has a silver lining.